What's up, everyone? Welcome to True Food... That was weird. What's up? Hey, everyone. Welcome to True Food Reviews. I'm Mark.
I'm Nick.
And Nick just gestured with a little friend called Fennel. Here's some fun facts for those of you who may not know. Fennel is very uncommon, as far as I can tell.
What do you mean by... Do you think you mean that you'd have a hard time finding in a grocery store, or
no, just
in the wild?
No one's ever served me fennel. No one's ever like, hope you like fennel.
I think you're just not eating at the classiest establishments.
Oh,
like, you're not going to see a fennel burger at McDonald's, but you'll see a wild salmon and fennel with, basmati rice.
Oh, it's like a saffron braised fennel with a side of...
Well, I don't see it as something you just eat, but maybe, I don't know, people must.
Ancient Roman texts mention the value of this herb, it's a herb, for its aromatic seeds and succulent edible stalks.
We'll be the judge of how succulent these stalks are.
It's a member of the parsley family. You can eat both the bulbous base and the green feathery leaves, which is good news because we were going to do that either way.
Yep.
Those leaves look very feathery. I don't know
They look kind of like the sort of thing that would grow in a swamp, to be honest.
Well, they look like feathers, like a weird, sickly duck. Fennel, you'll like this, is good for breastfeeding. It increases milk and gives it a sweet flavor. And who tested that? This happens because of the phytoestrogens in it. Great for balancing female hormones, even during a menstrual period or menopause.
I accept all those facts. I'm kind of curious as to why you thought that I in particular would like them, but that's interesting.
Finocchio, which is fennel in Italian, is a derogatory term for homosexuals. The association goes back to medieval times. According to legend, when homosexuals were burned at the stake by the Holy Inquisition, fennel was used to hide the smell of their burning flesh.
That adds a really ugly aspect to fennel's history. To be fair, it's not fennel's fault. Fennel didn't decide to burn anyone. Fennel was just there, performing a function. So I feel bad for fennel people.
If the smell is pleasant enough and strong enough to cover up the smell of burning homosexuals, then I think there might be something to say about its flavor here. It really does look like celery at the top, and then at the bottom it looks like an onion. So I think we have a lot.
There's a lot going on here. There's
what are you going to start with here? Bulb?
I think I'm going to take a chunk of the bulb and see where that leaves me. And then I'll kind of move up. Because I kind of have a feeling I know what this is going to be-ish up here.
It doesn't really smell like anything.
But down here, I don't know what to expect. So that's what I'm going to do first.
All right, let's get into it. It kind of tastes like black licorice.
It does. But
highly unexpected.
I really like black licorice. And there's something about this that bothers me.
It's not the most powerful flavor.
No.
Or really the strongest smell. I just don't know how this would cover the smell of burning homosexuals.
No.
I'm going to get a piece of the stalk here. I think there might be a little more excitement up there. It's definitely got that classic celery type stringiness.
It's got...
Ooh. The flavor is a lot stronger in the stalk.
Oh,
a lot
wow.
stronger.
Yeah.
That's pure black licorice flavor there for me. That is so unusual.
I think the thing about black licorice is it's normally very sweet, or they go the other way and they do kind of a salted. And this doesn't do either of those things, so it's not sweet enough for me to make me enjoy it the way I enjoy black licorice. And it doesn't have a salt. It's kind of a very weak. It's like you dropped a drop of black licorice flavoring, if that existed, into a bowl of water and then turn that water into crunch.
Okay, I see what you're saying. It's not as watery as celery,
No.
which makes the stringiness a lot less palatable, I think.
Yeah.
I think with celery, you're able to kind of get past it because you're enjoying that big gulp of water. Here, you're just kind of getting string and licorice. If that's your thing, you'll love this. You'll really love this. Should we try a bit of the feathery bits?
Yeah, let's take a look at the ye old feather bits.
Even stronger.
Really? I don't get anything.
It seems like it just gets stronger the higher up you go.
I don't know. I think what you're tasting must be the stock.
It seems to be a consistent thing with vegetables, or I guess this is a herb, but the darker, greener parts is where the flavor and the nutrients are. So with this bottom white part, I got almost nothing. But then up here, I got a lot more of that black licorice flavor, which is so utterly confusing to me.
There's a lot of textures here. It's a flavor you don't associate with these textures. It's a very confusing experience. That doesn't make it bad per se, but I'm not going to come out of this thinking that I want another Fennel ASAP.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm going to give this a C+. It's very interesting to me. I think it has potential. If you put this in something else, I think maybe the black licorice-esque flavor would be drawn out and spread amongst the other vegetables in the pan. And then this would maybe just turn into a softer celery type thing. So it would just give you a hint of that licorice, which I don't know. I've never been eating a stir fry and thought I could really put some Twizzlers in this. But
maybe nibs.
I mean, that's very interesting the way that peeled. Very even. That's a full dangle.
Another full dangle.
That's a full dangle.
Hashtag full dangle.
Hashtag full dangle at True Food Reviews. I think I can guess what you're going to give it.
What do you think I'm going to give it?
A D.
No, I'm not going to be that unkind with it.
Really?
I'm going to give it a C.
You're giving it a C.
I feel like it bastardizes a flavor I hold dear, but once again, I feel like we can't blame Fennel for things outside his control. The fact that black licorice exists has nothing to do with Fennel. The fact it was used to commit horrible, horrible crimes, again, has nothing to do with the Fennel. So, evaluating for the plant, it's interesting. It has things that are pleasant about it, has things that are unpleasant about it. I'm not reaching for another one. So for me, that's a C.
All right. That's a C and a C+. C and a half if you average it out. For all the mathematicians out there. That's it for True Food Reviews. Very interesting experience.
No.
Fennel, you confounded us, I think, with your textures and your flavors and your lack of corpse-covering smells that apparently existed in the past.
I would say don't not buy, but don't buy if you don't want to. Don't make us tell you to buy it, but don't let us tell you not to buy it.
No. And if you do buy it, comment. Like, share, subscribe. Follow.
Hashtag full dangle.
Hashtag full dangle. True Food Reviews. Fennel.